machine at the Jewel nearby, and every time I go, it's like this machine is due for maintenance, and go check out
Wow.
the Pokemon Center. It pisses me off.
Well, probably honestly, it's probably just because people use it so much. I think O'Hare's starting to get a ton of vending machines. They were already doing that prior. They have like makeup vending machines and just a bunch of other different ones. They have the Lego one, but I want to say O'Hare was getting one of the Pokemon ones or a card one
They already have a card vending machine, and I
at
might have
O'Hare.
sent you guys, yeah, at O'Hare in the
Okay.
international terminal. I didn't use it, but it looks just like a complete gamble where you put in $50 and then you get a slabbed card.
A
So
slab card?
yeah, yes, fairly certain.
Dang. Vending
But
machines with slabs in it, man. You can buy I think I know they have some of them have full ETBs in them, man. I don't know what the hell is happening to this hobby, but
Last week I picked up a Surging Spark CTB out of. Actually, got one for Luke too. Got two of them out of it.
Look over here holding out, man. He doesn't send any of this stuff.
yeah, Luke never tells us any of this.
Yeah,
Problem is, the vending machines, they're all different and they're all set with different timers for each product and blah, blah, blah. Every vending machine is different. So best case, I'll usually get two of X product. And so like if I'm getting two of something, I usually split it with Luke and yeah. So you
And then
get
Luke
marry into the
sells it
family
to
or
us.
something somehow, and then maybe, I don't know.
Luke doubles the price and then sends it to us.
yeah, exactly.
Well, as you guys can all see, we have 5 screens up on the board here. Who knows how this recording's going to go? This is our first time that we're going to have 5 people on it. But joining us today, Larry, this is Luke's brother. He's a big time Pokemon fanatic. As you guys can already tell, he buys up a ton of Pokemon product. It's great to have you on, Larry, man. How you doing, bud?
I am awake and I am ready to talk cards of all kinds, not just Pokemon. I got some surprises for you guys.
Some disc golf?
I got some disc golf. I got
There
more
we
than
go.
some, and you can blame Luke for that because he got me started on the disc golf cards. But yeah, disc golf, and then another, I don't even know what category, non-sport.
entertainment.
You and Luke have just, this like very obscure amount of random cards. Who actually, real quick, who out of the two of you guys, who do you think has the most random collection of cards?
Larry for sure. Because
I mean-
mine is, you guys know, mine is mostly Pokemon.
But you do have arm wrestling cards, though.
Yeah,
Wow.
but what Larry's got is even more obscure than that. So I would say disc golf is more popular than arm wrestling, just in my opinion, because I watch both professional leagues. But then Larry's even got some cards from. I mean, I'm sure he'll include something in the show and tell.
So that's just disc golf.
Wow.
Nice.
And they're all slabbed. Did you slab them up or you bought them all slabbed?
So they're all slabbed because they are Leaf Pro Set autos.
Is that a 1-of-1?
This is a 1 of 3, and since you mentioned,
Oh yeah, the 1-of-1. Yeah, I've seen it. It's
I was
sweet.
gonna say I think John's seen that one. I have this
Yeah, that
1
one's
of
cool.
1.
Damn.
Oh wait, there we go.
So what is it for the people listening?
So yeah, for the people listening, this is a Ricky Wysocki auto 1 of 1. It's part
Why is
of
it even
Pro
on?
Set Vibrance, I believe. Yeah, it's a no, it's a Leaf Vibrance Ricky Wysocki auto.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
It's cool in person.
That was when I quit my job. I took 4 months off, and then when I got the new job, this came up on eBay, and I treated myself.
Those are the best cards to buy. Honestly, like the most random cards that you can find, I don't know if I own any random cards, but I mean, maybe the most random one I have is probably the Johnny Bananas one. If you guys are fans of MTV The Challenge, Johnny
I've heard of
Bananas
him.
was a contestant on there, and
He has a trading card.
yeah, Alan and Ginter. Yep. John helped.
They're good for random.
John helped get me that one.
Leaf, I think it was Leaf, has a Halloween related set out now, and I saw like some Nicolas Cage as
Damn.
Dracula. There's some good ones. Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
there's
they
some
got
good
some
cards
good
in that
ones.
set.
Eric, you still buying Disney cards, man? How's your Pinocchio collection going, man?
Yeah, I might get more. I don't know. I gotta see what happens. There's a cool 85th insert that's in that set that I want, but I really don't want to spend like $280 on it. I'm gonna feel bad about myself if I do that. So I'm hoping like it might just start to drop and I might get some, but I'm happy with it right now. I'm happy I just got one of each person. I realize that they've had this set go for at least 2 years prior to this. I think maybe at least 1
Yeah,
year.
they've done the Disney ones before. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't think it was like an ongoing set or ongoing, like cards that they did year after year. I think they finally brought it back and did. I think that's probably why everybody went crazy for it. And then they released these SpongeBob ones. You got disc golf cards, you got arm wrestling cards, you got Disney, SpongeBob,
Labubu.
Did Luke share the poker?
Labubu. Yeah,
What was it? 8 signature poker card that we were looking at.
Oh, that's cool.
there's poker
no,
cards now too.
That's cool.
Yeah, John, you'd be interested
It's-
in that one.
Oh, wait a
I've been
minute, who's on
losing
it?
sleep over it because we almost bought it for $900, and then the guy delists it on eBay, relists it for $1,300 when the
Damn.
4 auto came up for $600. So
It's
yeah.
got Helmuth, Negreanu,
Johnny Chan, Phil Ivey.
No, Phil's not on it. But
Oh,
Scotty
Moneymaker?
Wynn is
Scotty
on it.
Wynn,
Nice.
and then the fourth one was what's his Eli Elezra. A little bit lesser known. Like if you watch
Mike Mattisau too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, it was
you're talking about the 8 signature card?
the 8
What was
sig,
what was the 4 signature? Same guys, just minus
I don't
4?
remember.
Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Okay,
It's awesome.
so let me ask you guys, because we're talking a lot of cards here.
Wait, Jason, should we
Yes. Oh,
roll
man,
the intro?
you guys save me all the time. Roll the intro. I always forget it. Every time. John saved me on the last one, too. I get caught up in all this card talk and I forget about our intro. But we're talking a lot of cards. We're talking about a lot of different sets. I mean, so, not even just the main ones. We're not just talking, basketball, football, baseball, hockey. I mean, there's a card out there for any type of collector. But the main topic I wanted us to discuss, and I've been seeing it a lot on social media, especially with Pokemon cards, but I can't remember who was the one that sent what the president said from Upper Deck. That was you, John. We're starting to kind of see a trend happening here where a lot of people are starting to talk about a potential crash happening in the hobby. And not even just a crash happening in the hobby, but a lot of people are talking about us getting priced out of the hobby. I wish I could remember every single time that I have said that on this podcast, that we are going to eventually get priced out of this hobby, because now you have the president of Upper Deck putting out a post, basically laying it all out there, spelling it out for everybody that this hobby is basically just catering to the billionaires. Us average Joe collectors, we're going to get priced out. We're not going to be able to afford cards anymore. Eric, you got all riled up.
Yeah, because the way he phrased it.
Just
So-
the very end.
Yeah. Actually, not even just the very, just one word. One word.
Yeah. One word.
So, John, if you want to quickly just talk about what the president of Upper Deck said, what it potentially means for the hobby, and then we'll shoot it over to Eric and let him rant.
Can I read the whole thing or do you want me to just summarize it?
Give us the elevator pitch. Well, give us, I mean, you can read the whole thing. It's not that long.
Yeah. So I'm going to read it verbatim. So it came from the president of Upper Deck, Jason Mashera. He says, everything speculative is up right now. The stock market, Bitcoin, trading cards, and it's pricing some collectors out. Here's what the data shows. 50% of consumer spending in the US is coming from 10% of the population. Rich people are carrying the market, not just in cards, but across every category. Concert tickets, $1,000 for nosebleeds. Luxury goods, selling faster than ever. High-end collectibles, moving at record prices. When boxes cost $1,000 or more, You're not buying for fun anymore. You're speculating. You're betting that what you buy today will be worth significantly more tomorrow. And that works until it doesn't. Sports cards have always had speculation built in. You collect a rookie hoping they become a Hall of Famer. But what's happening now is different in scale. And when markets become this speculative, they become fragile. I'm not saying the sky is falling. I'm saying we need to be honest about what's happening. This isn't sustainable growth driven by collectors who love the hobby. This is wealth concentration driving prices that most people can't participate in. And if that money suddenly moves elsewhere to bet on something else, we all will feel it. And that's what he said. His very long post.
Thank you, John.
Eric,
So
which part of
stupid.
that do you have a problem with?
When he said we,
There it is. Explain.
I'm not his friend, so don't address me as such. Like, don't say we, because
Well,
I'm not
what-
part of you.
What was the last? He said like, you know, when people place bets elsewhere or something like that. Like what
Yeah,
was
when the
that
money
line?
moves elsewhere, we will all feel it.
So that's like, what is that like? Because then he's saying we will all feel it, meaning like what? This is the Topps president,
Upper Deck.
upper deck. Yeah. What if there's another player coming, or who? You know, like I don't know. What does that mean? Like, where
To
else would
me,
the
I
money
think
go?
it's just we as in like the collective hobby, like are all going to feel it because you have so many people in this hobby right now that strictly almost just deal in all high end. And like that's basically what the hobby has come to now. It's you're dealing 5-figure deals every single time. So I think basically what he's saying is that you're going to have there's so much money that's going to be tied up into cards, and then if all those people move elsewhere, you now have people like us who might or there might be collectors out there who watch all these influencers on YouTube and think that's what I need to do in order to make it in this hobby. So I'm gonna spend, and then all of these billionaires and all these other people, they go and move on to something else, whatever, memorabilia or something, we're done with the cards. We're going to buy strictly signed jerseys or whatever. And now you have all these people who you just basically told you need to spend this amount of money on cards because this is what's going to make you money. And now I'm sitting on $20,000 worth of cards that are now going down.
Well, that's it right there. And what I was going to say is like, okay, people leave and all of a sudden the market's liquid with all these cards. And then Eric gets his wish and we all pay less money. I'm immediately thinking of Luke and I were talking about the CS2 market, $2 billion
Yeah, that
off
was
of the
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a whole other type of situation, but
Oh
similar
my
in
God.
Pokemon could go and say we're gonna re-release the base set, and everything's exactly the same. And now what? You know, like the quantity or like whatever in the market is always going to be controlled by the publisher, whatever you're calling that.
Well, let me ask you guys this: if not even just asking about we'll talk about the crash. Do you think a crash is going to happen more so for sports cards, or you think it's going to happen in Pokemon cards? Because for me, I don't think the Pokemon card market is sustainable over time with how much they are now charging for sets, how much they're charging for booster boxes, how much they charge for ETBs. Like ETBs almost are coming onto the market at close to $100.
Yeah,
Like I shouldn't be watching a new set that Phantasmal Flames set come out and GameStop's going to be charging me $240 to get that booster box, but I can go online and buy a Darkness Ablaze booster box that came out 5 years ago for $300. Like that just shouldn't be happening. Like I shouldn't be spending the same amount of money basically on a new set that I could on a set that came out 5 years ago.
yeah, totally agree. And I remember we talked about this maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago. Part of what I said is that I don't think there would be a complete crash specifically with Pokemon cards. And my reasoning was that it's, the most successful brand in existence, like better than Star Wars, better than whatever. If anything, it would just be like a comeback to reality in air quotes, which there's plenty of internet people speculating that, and we're seeing that a little bit. So that's I'm kind of in that camp where I don't think there's going to be a crash, but there would be a comeback to reality.
Yeah,
Well,
regression to the
what would
mean.
that? Yeah, go ahead, Eric.
It's called regression to the mean. Like it's like it's just. But then if you factor in inflation, if it regresses to the mean, it's still up, even if you take out the big blip that we saw, whatever, this blip that we're on, even if it regresses down, Pokemon still probably was on something like this. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Pokemon market's going to collapse. I don't know. If people keep buying them at the prices they're selling them, they're not going to drop the prices. So
That's what I'm
But-
thinking this
yeah.
whole time is like this, the problem is a problem of supply. If there was supply from Pokemon, then this wouldn't be an issue. Like if everyone could get cards, we wouldn't have to pay, like you said, $200. Like I've never paid anything but MSRP for these cards, but it's every time I go and check, 1 out of 4 times I'm getting cards.
Well, I remember back, during the card boom, you could go see. Here's the thing about the hobby that I don't think people realize. Like true collectors, like we love collecting cards. Like everybody on this podcast right now we are all true collectors. We love the hobby. Yes, we sell cards for money, but when it comes down to it, we love collecting.
Yeah, I was just showing you guys my I got a couple stacks of Pokemon cards here that I'm
Yeah.
organizing from the card show that was in Rosemont, Illinois a couple weeks ago. I bought a ton of cards. So yeah, anyway,
Yeah, but
yeah,
the
go on, Jason.
problem is that when you start seeing people like sell cards for money, and you see a lot of people start to make a ton, thousands of dollars, $1 million cards are selling. All it is just a trend. The hobby is based on trends. Back in the card boom era, sports cards were the trend. What was the trend? You can go to Target, you can go to Walmart, you can buy any box off the shelves, and you can flip it on eBay for double the amount. And that's what everybody did. And guess what happened? You couldn't find cards on the shelves anymore. You couldn't go to a Target. People were fighting over sports cards. People were hiding out after hours in Walmarts. Just people dressing up like vendors, following the vendors around. Now that trend shifted away from sports cards. You can go to all these retail stores, you can find the product on the shelves, and now it's shifted to what? Breakers. Breakers are the new trend. Case hits, those are the new trend. And now people are seeing it in Pokemon cards now. And the new trend and the big trend in the hobby right now is 100% Pokemon cards. Everybody just thinks, I need to buy Pokemon cards because I'm going to make money because everybody else is making money on it. So it's just what's the next trend going to be? I don't see a crash happening. I think a crash is like a harsh word. But like Luke said, it's one day we're all going to come back to reality. It's going to plateau like sports cards did, where not every single card is going to make you, triple the money. And people will just move to what the next trend is in the hobby. And if you're smart enough to know what it is, could really benefit you.
A lot of the craziness in prices in Pokemon cards today is because there are just straight up gamblers that are interested in Pokemon cards today. And like, yeah, so I'm alluding to I don't know if Larry's going to be able to do this live, but power packs that GameStop offers, which I know very little about. Larry knows a lot more about that, but it seems to me like it is just a medium by which we can fucking gamble even more and faster and on the spot. So Larry, if you want to talk more about that, and I don't know if you have a power pack queued up, but
Yeah, I can like share my screen and all of that, and we can pull one.
Wow, wait, you're going to share the screen and everything?
Yeah. But first, so back to every time I go to these vending machines, every time somebody is either coming in behind me or I'm just like, I'll go up to the machine and they have like let's say a 30-second timeout where it'll go back to a, it's screensaver. every time I'm walking up there and I can see somebody has just tapped the screen to check stock on the vending machine. And I talk to these people sometimes, and there was a couple of girls that were on a FaceTime call with somebody, and it was like almost clear to me that somebody was like instructing them on like what to do. I talked to a guy who he was walking in, and I ran in front of him because I was like, this guy's definitely going to the vending machine. I was right. There was nothing in the machine, and so like as I checked it, he just turned and went straight out the door. I caught up to him. I was like, "Hey, like you were looking for cards, weren't you?" And we were laughing, and I asked him like, "What are you looking for? What are you ripping?" kind of thing. And he was like, "Oh, I haven't pulled anything for a while. I just was like gonna get back into it." And so you have all these people who are just not really. Me too. Like I wasn't really collecting stuff maybe until like 2.5 years ago or so, like when Luke got me these couple of sports cards. I kind of got back into it.
Poor
So
bastard.
yeah, no, seriously. And it was when I didn't have a job. So then I was like,
Sucker.
I'm buying these cards and I'm like, hopefully Mamta doesn't yell at me about this. Like
Yes.
this
Just
pack
you wait.
coming every
Just you wait.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can all agree though. It's all John's fault.
Yeah.
This is all John's fault.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Yeah, that's right.
John, you got us all into this mess, man.
Sweet.
Wow, this is gonna be
So
dang.
let's actually I kind of spoiled that for you. So here's the landing page. We'll give you the full effect. Open your first pack. So essentially what we're looking at here too is we can do football and we could do Pokemon. I know they're going to release more sports and more stuff with this. What the CEO
This
has
is
said
bad.
is so
Look at
Luke and I talked about this a little bit, and it seemed like he didn't want to tell you guys because he knew this would open up a whole can of worms for you guys. And
God, I'm starting to get itchy, man.
to be
So-
totally honest here with you guys, when this is still in beta, and I don't know if you can still get in or not, but I finally got in, and the night that I got in, I was from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. You can imagine how much money I spent, and I ended up with a bunch of cool
Without
cards. I
a
went through
doubt.
so many cool cards. So I think this is really cool for somebody like me who likes to gamble and likes cards. Like fuck it, why not? Let me throw some money in this machine. So you can see here.
So what is it? Yeah, what does this look like? Talk us through like
So we have different levels.
options.
We have $25, $50, $100, $500, and $1,000 levels to buy into. And then the payouts they show you, you're most likely going to lose 50 to 25% of your money. 40% chance. 30% chance you lose 25% or less. And then 25% chance you profit up to 100%, and then the odds become even smaller there, with 0.1% being a 8x or more. And then you can see down here some of the chase cards.
Yeah. Damn. That's
Is
awesome.
that from Skyridge?
Yeah,
I
it's a
saw the
Skyridge
Shining
card.
Tyranitar
They
too.
have-
Oh man.
My
Oh, yeah.
screen is
So,
small, but I'm
so
pretty sure that's
essentially what you're
Tyranitar.
Yeah, it is.
what you're
that
looking at when you
Mega
do one of
Game
these
Guard?
power packs is you have a section that has like suggested chase cards, and they're showing them to you what they look like in a PSA slab, and then there's a bar chart with what Larry was describing, your expected value essentially for each of the range level.
Like
I
the
guess they're calling
pack,
them like the level of pack: starter $25, silver 50, 100, 500, 1000. So it's pretty easy to understand. I mean, I'm seeing it for the first time. Larry
I've
was
never
only
seen it.
talking to me about it a week ago, but
I think you guys haven't even seen I think this is the coolest thing. Like, so the cards that you rip, when you rip one, you immediately get to decide, do you want to sell it back for 90% of the card ladder value or keep it? And if you keep it,
Nice.
it's in
Okay.
the PSA vault, and you get
All
to
right.
look at all your cards here.
So is this how you sold your card
I didn't
to
sell it
PSA
yet.
from?
So here it is. I'm clicking into it. Here's the card. It's cool too, because you could really like get some good,
Wow.
yeah. I can see the backside. You can blow it up. But eBay auctions live, view listing. Here's my listing. I didn't do anything here. It's consigned through
Wow.
PSA. They list it. They ship it.
So you
And
just click a button and it just automatically lists your card.
yeah, so like here, we'll go to one that I don't have on auction. They'll offer you things. So PSA offers you, and
Yeah.
Power Packs can offer you just straight up, here, review this offer. There we go. No fees. You just get this wired to your bank account. $112 cash wired to your bank account. If I take the offer, if I sell on eBay, I get to just decide, buy it now, auction, starting price, what day do I want it
Yeah.
to start. I mean, to me, this is so cool to have like a digital.
So you'll never actually see these cards in person. Like you'll
No.
never actually hold the card. This is all strictly
Well, so I mean,
through
no,
online.
as in incorrect. That you can. So through this whole binge I went through the other night, I got some card, like, so this card. I don't collect really any Pokemon
Dope.
total sets, but
151.
SV 151 I'm trying to collect. So
Yeah.
yeah, this card was a good
Fuck,
keeper. And
So he's looking at the Alakazam EX
yeah.
card number
The
201 right now.
SIR illustration
PSA
right from
10.
Pokemon 151.
So this is Larry's card, came from a power pack.
And it is a lower cert number too, which is a whole other thing. I don't know if you guys talked about, but they are just anything gets a 10. So yeah, lower cert number. I was just hoping it's gonna be a little nicer of a card. But so this one I'm having shipped to me. It's gonna arrive next week.
Nice.
Damn.
$2 to get this thing out of the. They charge you $2 fee, and then shipping on, if you get 10 cards, 2 cards, $5 like flat rate shipping, something like that, and then $2 per card in a fee to like remove it from the vault.
So this is Power Packs, but this is by GameStop or
This is by
Or is this
GameStop, but there's definitely a lot of overlap between PSA and GameStop these days.
so I was gonna say
Yeah.
too, because you said they also will offer you based off of card ladders what the recent card ladders sold prices or what the average card. So they must also then have a partnership with Card Ladder. Then I would assume if they're utilizing Card Ladder prices, because why wouldn't they
There you
just
go.
go like based off of like what the last like PSA sold off of PSA's website? So they had clearly this is like online repacks,
Yeah.
essentially, maybe, right?
It's like a full
Like
marketplace.
this is just another but all just man. wow.
So Ryan Cohen, CEO, did an interview with some random finance podcast recently I listened to, and he talked briefly about this, and he's kind of called out the gamblers without calling them out. And then he was saying that they can't market this product, they can't open it up past beta because they can't keep enough product in stock to fulfill it in a way that makes sense. If they marketed this, if they let people in out of beta, they would immediately run out of stock, and then the business model wouldn't work. So he said we can get product, but we're not going to pay 120%, blah blah blah. So back to the packs, what I told Luke is that I'll rip $100 worth, and I'm going to keep whatever I get. I'll do 100 pack, I'll do 250s or 425s. If you guys want to do a diamond pack and everybody pitches in, whatever comes out of this, you guys decide, the card's yours, and I'm just putting in my portion as a donation. John was so close to the screen.
Let them decide.
I already,
Wait, how
John,
much was the diamond?
I did 2 diamond packs already.
Look at John.
Yeah,
Can't
they'd
take
be
it.
they'd be like, "Sir, we're out of diamond packs. Please delete your account." That's what they would tell me. That's
So
awesome.
that's what I was thinking. If you want to get crazy and do something wild, like I'll donate a card to you guys, or my portion of splitting, whatever one of these two. Or if you just want to
Since
see
it's
how
a-
it goes, fuck it, let's just do one.
Oh man, here we go.
Do it.
Yeah,
cheap
I
one.
was gonna
I
say
don't wanna-
we should do a diamond pack live. Maybe not this episode.
I
Here we go.
agree.
Larry's
Go.
doing it.
Here we go.
So
$25.
if I see the
20.
okay, good English card. Oh, okay,
Oh,
I'll
man,
take it.
All right, Cyndaquil.
Yeah. So here we didn't make out with anything crazy, right? But
Oh, cute card.
yeah, first ed.
Oh, there you go.
And then here's your buyback offer, which now this doesn't fit my collection.
I
really.
actually need that card.
Okay, so good enough. Then
There
we
you go.
hold it. So you can
Wow.
still get the offer 7 days, and then essentially if I take that offer, it goes back into my wallet balance. But yeah, that's it.
Damn, that's really cool, man. Yeah, appreciate you for showing that to us, man. Because
I bought GameStop in December of 2020, before things got wild in January. And I just been buying ever since. So like Luke said, I got a ton of stock that it's like, I don't have a 401k. I buy GameStop every 2 weeks. Just I'm crazy. So yeah, Mamta does the risk-free investment, and I just throw our money away. So yeah, so I join earnings calls every quarter. I listen to what's going on, and so yeah, this has been out for a while, couple of months in beta, and yeah, I was checking the website every once in a while, and just the other night, yeah, I got in,
Sweet.
and so yeah, yeah,
honestly, I think that was like the perfect show and tell that we can just call that show and tell
sure,
Yeah,
for the
for real.
episode, man. Because that was awesome. Here's my thing when I see that. I see something like that and go, well, damn, man, I don't think there's any crash coming.
Yeah,
Is kind of just preying on the gambling aspect of the hobby. Like it is like repacks. John, you've been wanting to talk about repacks so much on a podcast episode. So how do you feel about that in relation to such an emphasis now on repacks and people basically just gambling on, I don't know what card I'm gonna get, but I'm willing to risk it all to try to get just one of the chases.
So, man, it's a loaded question, loaded answer. First of all, like to tie it into the upper deck statement, I think that what Larry was talking about at the end of this statement, where he's like, if that money suddenly moves elsewhere to bet on something else, I think a lot of the hobby money is going to go into repacks, and it's going to go into things like this. People aren't going to be spending $1,000 to get, if they're gambling $1,000 to open a box and they get basically nothing. Why would I do that when I can buy these repacks that usually, if they're ethical or like operating as they should, they have a list of all the cards that are in the repacks and they tell you your chances, your odds, and what you can hit. Why would I gamble my $1,000 a box and all these companies just keep printing more and more cards? My odds are just getting smaller and smaller. I'd rather put that money into the repack, and then I can just eat, like Larry displayed perfectly. I can just sell it right away, make my money back, or I throw it into my collection and I go do another one. So I think repacks is just what's the good word for it? Like the prime example of what the hobby is. Everything in the hobby is a gamble. If you want to buy a rookie card and hope it's going to become a Hall of Famer, like the Upper Deck president said, that's a gamble. You don't know if this guy's going to become a Hall of Famer. If you want to buy a box of Pokemon cards, you want to hit an SIR and sell it, gamble. You can get some crappy like trainer card. Everything, you don't know what you're going to get unless you're buying singles directly. And even then, it's a gamble. If I buy I don't know, name anybody in the NBA. If I buy Shai, if I buy Luca, and he gets hurt the next day, his career is over. All my cards are worthless. Like all my cards are going to go down.
Pentejo.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like,
John's gonna bring that up right now. That was almost a jab at Luke right there.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I think repacks are here to stay, and they are here to stay as a result of card companies exploiting the gambling in the hobby. That's all I'm really trying to say. We all,
No,
like the
yeah.
person said, that if he opened up the floodgates, they'd sell out of product because everybody in the hobby loves to gamble, or at least has some sort of gambling addiction inside them, and they can't help themselves, me included. So yeah,
Well, the
that's
other
all.
like the other part of it though isn't I'm not buying these disc golf cards to invest. Like I don't care. Like, I'm not expecting any money. I spent almost $300 on that 1 of 1, and I'm not expecting anything. Like I bought those because I'm like, wow, and I'm just gonna. Luke comes over and I'm like, I'll bring it down, and he's seen it already, and we look at it again, and
Yeah, it's like the muscle car that you got in your garage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there she is.
exactly.
Let's uncover her. And
That is collecting, and that experience I think is slipping away. Like if I want to show off my Trubisky collection, I want to show off my Horner collection, but now it's becoming, hey, look at this card that I have. It's worth $7,000. Like people are way more focused on the value of their cards instead of collecting the people they love and the Pokemon that they love.
Value has basically taken over this hobby, and I sent it to you guys about the collector who bought that $7 million Babe Ruth card, and then turns around and resold it for $3 million and lost $4 million on the card. And that's why I'm saying, like, this hobby is not sustainable. I don't think these Pokemon prices are sustainable over time. I don't think you can keep increasing booster boxes, every single year, like similar to what Eric said about the Bedard card and why he was upset at the Upper Deck president for making that post and talking about, hey, I'm one of you guys. Like, this is gonna affect me too, because he raised the price when Connor Bedard came into the league. And now Pokemon or GameStop's raising their prices because they know Phantasmal Flames is going to be this amazing set that everyone's going to rush out for. I just don't think that maybe that's not the sustainable part of the hobby, but what people are now, the new trend, like we talked about, is repacks, is just gambling on a single card rather than taking the gamble on, opening up a box and then now being left with a goose egg. If I'm gonna spend $1,000 on a diamond pack from the power packs, I'm guessing I'm gonna be getting it close to that $1,000 that I just spent in a value of a card.
Yeah, GameStop gives you the expected value essentially.
So why would
So
I spend $1,000 on a box of wax, not knowing what I'm gonna get, or I'll spend $1,000 and I see that chase card right there.
it just streamlines the gamble even more. And for the people that aren't in it for forming a true collection, it's like music to their ears because they don't have to get off their desk chair or couch or whatever. You could do it from your cell phone on your couch at home,
So
which is great for them.
they started this power packs and they still have them, physical in-store power packs. They were, I think, $60 each. You get two single booster packs in it and a PSA 8 or greater graded card. Tried to get those, but they were always sold out. So this whole business line started with a PSA partnership where they said, hey, come on in, we'll send your cards to PSA, blah, blah, blah. And then they started taking these cards in on trade and giving people money. And so, yeah, they just probably developed a huge base of cards and like, what do we do with this?
Cool.
And
Yeah.
Well, let me ask
think
you, Eric,
it's-
how do you feel about PSA, like these big time companies now who are actually they're grading your card and then they're saying, hey, by the way, we'll give you $200 for that card and you can just sell it right back to us.
Sure, that's fine by me. That doesn't really bother me.
Well, I'm just
Like,
I'm
I don't
saying
know,
more
like,
so
if
because
or you say no, give me my card, and then you get your card and it's fine. Like, it's like there's no harm in them asking, especially if you're just gonna sell it anyways.
yeah, but essentially what they're doing is they're gonna buy your card and then they're gonna stick it into a repack and then you're gonna turn around and you're gonna spend money on the repack and then get your
So-
card again.
I got the
Yeah,
same
literally
card.
the Family Guy meme.
I got the same card twice. So like I sold it back
Yeah.
and then in that night binge that I went through, I sold it back, probably 8 cards later or something, the same cert number, because like as I get through these, I was looking
Oh
them
my
all up.
God.
The same cert number
Holy
came up
shit.
and I was like, oh my God, how did...
Beautiful.
I don't know if
Time
that's
to
bad
log
on
off,
I don't
you
know if
know?
that's bad on the power packs or if that's bad on you, Larry.
Oh, that's
No,
bad
it's
on
worse. It's-
my RNG
Just your
in
spending.
life, although I did
Damn.
pull some good stuff recently.
I mean, their ability to get the buyback right away is pretty, like, that's smart.
Want to do
Yeah,
some more?
everything
you
is
can just-
streamlined. It's immediate. You don't
Yeah.
have to move physically. It's perfect for a gambler.
People are gonna do it, so like,
Man,
He's
we
gonna do another one.
we ripping more
there we
packs.
go. We're ripping a hundo.
Gold
let's
pack.
go.
Yeah, Larry's
Big
doing a
money.
gold pack, right? He just went into it. He's sharing his screen.
Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay.
Hell
me off.
yeah.
Sick me out.
Yeah.
So,
So we
so
made
what the
25
estimated
Pokemon
value is
SP.
116?
yeah, 116.
So the power pack buyback offer is, so Larry spent $100 on this. Its market value is $116, and he has an immediate buyback offer of, what does it say?
$104.39.
$104.39. $4.39.
Oh, take it.
So
Oh, take
he
it.
just made a $4.39 profit
Take it.
immediately.
Take it.
Immediately, yeah.
Yep.
So I will take
Take
this.
it and roll it again.
I will take this only because I don't collect Japanese.
That's a cool card.
Our
Yeah,
whole
it is a-
episode's
Gonna roll
going
it
to be Larry just spending his money on cards.
He just made $4. Let's go. Take it and roll
Yeah,
it again.
man, let's
go.
keep it running, man.
So once you have, I mean, seriously, guys, John,
John can't take it. Let him.
what is $200
Let's-
a piece? Like, what are we?
If we
you
do
know,
one, we got to
No,
do
What is
he's
like
not
that?
gonna be able to
three
plat-
more.
What's the platinum? 500?
He's not going to be able
500,
to
yeah.
sleep tonight. Don't do it.
Hey, what? Hey, can I send Larry $500?
Do you want this
Oh,
card?
man, what is happening on this episode, man?
We're all getting exposed for the people we
Yes.
really are.
Yeah, we're talking about this is for the gamblers. This is like perfect for them. Those guys.
The market's going to crash, guys, I swear.
It's just the
Yeah,
colors, man, and like it's so shiny and stuff. Like it's just like,
this
oh,
is
yeah,
this is
just
dangerous, man.
Lo and behold.
All right, maybe we'll just have to have a chat post app.
Yeah, we might have to once we're done recording, just have to.
Okay, he's doing
you know.
another $25.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we
well,
go.
it's actually
Starter pack.
$19 because he already made $4. So here's the deal.
four buckaroos, man. Another
Closer.
Pokemon.
Oh,
Ooh.
Groudon, that's gotta be
One
worth something.
celebration.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
boo.
Oh, the celebration.
Oh, it's
But
the
you know what though?
celebrations.
That was actually, I mean, at the time when celebrations came out, that Team Magma's Groudon was actually really, really cool card.
how's this? It's a dirty looking card.
That's why it got an 8.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
so
for
this
some reason I
card,
thought it was a 10.
this card got an 8. Market value $19. Buyback offer $17.10.
So you just
Accepting the
accepted the
buyback
offer and you're
offer.
handing the card right back.
If it
Yeah.
doesn't align with my
Like, hey man, what? I just lost a couple.
How
bucks.
is this? How is this different from online blackjack? How is this different from online blackjack?
it's
This
different
is
because
literally
I
online
get a
gambling.
product.
Oh my-
Like I'm buying.
Wow. Are we gonna have to put the phone number on
Japanese-
the S episode?
Ooh,
Well, that's a cool
Oh,
card.
that's a
we
sick.
hit, boys.
Oh shit!
Wait,
Is
how
that
much
on a
did you just buy that
25?
for?
$100.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so Larry just did another
Oh, this
one.
is so bad, man.
A $100 gold pack.
Oh, John,
Market
you're,
value
you're,
$200.
we lost John.
Buyback
John's
offer
screwed, man.
$178. It's a
Oh,
2021
man.
Pokemon Japan Pikachu.
That's a cool
SP.
card.
Yo,
It is
that
a cool
card's
card. and
sick.
that's- Let me look it up on price chart.
But yeah, John's screwed. Sorry, John. We
Yeah,
lost John
PSA
for
recent,
real.
Okay, recent PSA 10 sale, October 13th, $340.
Oh,
Damn.
my God. Get
Okay,
that
so
card.
this
Ship
is
it.
one. So this is one
Yeah,
that you
so
should put
just get
to
you should
auction.
get that.
Yeah, no,
eBay.
this'll go for auction. Yeah.
And you're just putting it up on auction right now?
No, I'll probably I don't like something like this, it's cool, like I'm gonna decide. I'll probably auction it because
Oh,
it's
that card is
Japanese.
sick, man.
But yeah, it is a cool card.
We'll buy it from you.
The Unagaba and Pokemon
Yeah, you want it for $100? Sure.
campaign.
No, I mean,
crossover.
yeah, I don't care.
Guys,
Deal.
let's buy that card.
Deal.
Right
I'll buy
now.
it for $100.
John, send him the money.
John,
put it
John
towards
already
diamond
bid
packs.
on my Reshiram.
I did.
Put him towards the diamond packs.
Hey, Larry, if you're serious, I'll take you up on that offer right now.
Yeah, let's do
No,
it.
man, just make it a jelly
my,
purchase and
my
buy
credit
the damn
card
card.
on here. It's not like it's cash coming out of my pocket.
Eric,
That's what I
send
mean.
the
That's
$100.
what- that's yeah. I will send $100.
Yeah, let's make that a jelly purchase. We need that card.
You guys want it? I'll, you guys give me the verbal
No,
commitment.
no. We should
No,
wrap this
that's all
episode
right.
up.
Wrap it up.
How how fucking funny would it be if we did that in this episode when minutes ago we were talking about how gamblers this, gamblers that, they can't control themselves. It's perfect for them, and then boom, platinum
Yeah.
pack, $1,000.
Bingo.
Well, what I
Bingo.
Unplanned.
what I will
Unplanned.
say is if we stream 1,000 pack and we hit a good card, your clip's gonna get hits for sure. Like there's some
Yeah, let's do it soon. I'm in.
Larry Rippin live on the episode.
Larry's ripping a pack now live.
What is
Damn.
that?
Was that
What was that? Mega? Was that Mega Evolution?
This is not Mega. This is Surging Sparks.
Surging Sparks.
Surging Sparks.
This episode
Live.
is just a grab bag of activity.
I
We
needed
need
an
Larry
excuse
on
to open
every
these
episode,
cards.
man, so we could
For
spend
real.
money live.
So for everybody listening, he's live ripping a pack, and we're getting close to the rare card.
Reverse
Is
that
hollow
it?
Diglett. That's cool. A low end
Reverse
Diglett.
hollow Diglett is one
Low
more.
end.
Oh,
there it is.
Yay. I can't read.
Illustrate
What
was
is
that
this?
illustration rare?
Spirit. Yeah, illustration rare.
Nice. Man,
There we
right
go.
on the episode, man.
IR.
This guy's just
Nice.
pulling
He's
heat
hot.
tonight.
Put it towards the diamond pack.
Dang.
John's gonna be up all night thinking about power packs.
But
I
see,
got-
and this is the whole point. This is the whole point of why people do the repacks, man. Like that is like what we just say, like what everyone's gonna watch when they listen to this episode or when they watch the video, they're gonna see like it is basically online gambling. Like repacks are online gambling. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. They tell you, hey, you have the option. It's like walking to the slot machine and seeing the car sitting in front of you and going like, hey, if you hit the jackpot, you're gonna get the car.
I just,
You know, and if you're like Papa Giorgio in Vegas Vacation, man, you pull the thing and I want a car. I put a quarter in, I want a car. Put a quarter in, I want a car. If
but
anybody
you,
gets that,
you get a product though.
Vegas Vacation reference.
I've never seen it.
Damn, with Chevy Chase.
Actually, parts of it. I don't
Oh,
like
man.
those
Well,
movies.
never
I don't
mind.
know why. Yeah. Sue
But
me.
that's what it is. Like repacks are now becoming like they are preying on people like us. Where like you just might as well just spend $1,000 and do the diamond pack.
Larry's got
You
a
know?
point though. It is, you are getting a product and it's going towards your collection.
And that's how I ended up with. I got some cool stuff out of that binge, and I made a lot of that money back too. So what I spent outweighs what the value is, of course. But
The most important thing is that you're making the money back, and that's
Yeah.
essentially what we all want. Like, don't go just spending all your money like willy nilly and not knowing. Understand what you're buying into. Like when you're buying into a repack, you're understanding that you're buying into the gambling aspect of the hobby. But if you're buying into wax, like if you want to just rip for fun, like Eric does, Eric loves just ripping packs for fun. You can buy whatever you want. Or if you're gonna buy into players, understand what players you're buying into. Understand the card values that you're buying into. Understand the sets that you're buying into. Like it's all like we do our research and we understand what's good and what's not good. And then when you want to have fun in the hobby, that's when you can go to the repacks and be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's turn the lights off. Let's snuggle into bed. And let's buy a diamond pack, man. Man, that was this episode was all over
Thrilling.
the place, but it
Thrilling.
was thrilling, man. Larry, I really appreciate you jumping on the podcast episode with us, man. We definitely have to have you on way more, man, so we can live rip some packs. We can buy into some online repacks, man. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for showing us that whole thing. That's going to be a great clip to post. Because I'm sure that if you say it's still in beta, man, there's probably not a lot of people out there that actually are being able to experience stuff like that. Because I know a lot of people use like Arena Club. Obviously, Jeff Wilson has his own repacks now. Backyard Breaks was doing those like flamethrower boxes. So a lot of people have been doing that, but that, it's something as quick as I can click the button. Ooh, I don't like that card. I'm going to sell it back to PSA, get some of my money back, and on to the next one. Like,
There's a
that's
guy-
the coolest part about it.
there's a guy who has been streaming him ripping power packs, and GameStop has tweeted out his stream a couple of times when he was ripping them.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
We're here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tweet
that's
us.
sweet.
Damn. That's awesome.
All right, John, before we spend any more money than we need to, other than the money that we're going to send to Larry so we can get that Pikachu card, John, take it away, man.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Do your
Thank you.
best.
Yeah, it was a lot. I'm not going to recap all of it. First thing we really talked about was the upper deck statement. If you saw it, let us know your thoughts. That'd be awesome. You can reach out to us on our social media at Jellycards, JELICARDS on Instagram, X, YouTube, Facebook, even. By all means, we would love to talk about that. Thank you, Larry. Thanks for joining the podcast, but also screw yourself. You now cost me a lot more money. as soon as this thing becomes available, I'm just going to be buying tons of packs. So that's it's what the hobby has become, unfortunately. But I like what you said, that you are getting a product, and I love that. While you were saying it towards the end there, I kind of thought about it. If you are a collector who's doing the repacks, it's kind of cool that you have the mindset that I don't really need this card, I'm going to sell it. And eventually you do hit a card that you want. And instead of spending potentially $800 on an $800 card, you used the repack money from previous sales and you got the card for like $100 to $200, maybe $300. So I never thought of it like that until you said it. So I think that's really cool. Yeah. Everybody, please follow the Jelly Cards podcast on both Apple and Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to give us a rating. We would really appreciate that. And thank you, everybody. Hope we have an amazing weekend and an amazing week ahead. Happy Halloween. And as always, keep spreading the love of this hobby from your friends, Larry and Jelly Cards.